have with me the assistant coach of Heart of Folk, Hamza, Obin, with me here. Coach, first of all, commiseration. You had a slow start to the game. What really accounted for that?
I think, first of all, the game wasn't bad, especially inside the second part. Looking at the first part, the guys were down, a lot of errors, but we played to a better side, and the better side won. They were supreme on the day. I think I'll congratulate my opponents. They did very well. Looking at the tactics that they deployed, it worked for them. And at the end, we were down inside the first part of the game. We came inside the second part too. We were on top, and we had some defensive error there, and we conceded. So I think they did their work very well. I'll congratulate the congratulations go to my opponents. They did very well, and next time we have to go back and do our corrections.
Now, you made 3 substitutions in the first half, which is really unusual of you. What actually informed that decision?
Looking, I think we considered early first 2 goals, and the marking was not okay. The organization in the middle, also in defense, more or less up front, was very bad. So you need to do some tactical change, and we did it. And it was working perfectly inside the second part. But I think it's part of the game. You win, you lose, or you draw. So we have to take what came, and we need to move on in our next matches.
Now the goals seem to have dried up a bit. Is the absence of Barney affecting the team?
Well, I will not say once he's not around we are not playing. We are doing our best, but still the game is not coming. We need to do a lot of corrections, and as I told you earlier on, we played to a better side and they won. So we need to congratulate them. They did a very good job. We also have to take our corrections and go and work and come back in our next game, which is probably we have to come back with a win.
Now, you talked about the fact that Heart of Folk should finish at least 2nd or 3rd. 3 defeats on the road now. What next for Heart of Folk?
It's not good. As a coach, you need to win a lot of matches. But that's what I said. It's part. When you play to a better side, they have their tactical display very well. You need to deploy another strategy and get back in your next game.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So, Coach Anowaka is winning. First of all, congratulations, Coach. You've done the double over Heart of Folk. You've beaten them twice this season. Sum up your feelings for me.
I'm short of words. But first of all, I will say thanks to the Almighty Father. And I give thanks to my players. That it's a history that I want to make because I hear it was about 40-something years when Olympics were able to beat Heart of Folk home and away. So I told them, since it's a history, I want to break that and make a history. And the dedication and the fighting spirit that they have shown this afternoon. And they have taken my words and they have won the game for me in particular.
Now, you are without your top marksman, that is Maxwell Abekwe, but you were able to get 3 goals in this game.
Yeah. All that God does, you give thanks. I don't know if he were to be included. I don't know what would have happened. So, it's like those there are also waiting for their turn of play. And by God's grace, they had their turn, and today they've made it.
Now, Great Olympics want to qualify for the top 4. Mathematically, it's possible. Yeah. Are you still aiming at being in the top 4 at the end of the season?
I keep telling you people, it's my dream, and it's my target this year that I want to be in the top 4. So when things were going wrong, and people keep asking me, do I want to be in the top 4? All that I say is, yes, I want to be. And until the last game against Elmina Sharks, that I, Anowaka, will give up. Then I see I will not be in the top 4. Then I give up.
Thank you very much, Coach.
You're welcome.
So I have with me the most valuable player of the day as well. No problem. Yusuf here. Yusuf, game oh boy and money Heart of Folk. Now my last 5 games and then coach catch him. It's me put up this performance today.
First of all, yeda nyakupo ase so my victory. 50 pass 5 matches. Your boy, your performance was down. Your coach and SIK born na bono. You bet me aye. You bet me I better seen the previous matches. It's you working hard, putting more effort, training more all day. It's winning way, yeah, one because the area training ground. Yeah, ni expecting more. Three goals share Accra. Na yeah ninja because ne was say share has more because you working hard pa last week when yeah.
Now only had to focus by all the special, all minimum special, and I say you come into the game with a special mentality because Osho first leg no, and I was amba and was show 2 against them.
Amu defenders minimum. Amu pemrikatu. It is a Michelle, so I say me boy fie bo minimum. Nti ya ehu na ya meribo mu ofie no eno na mediba park no so minim say let me abitu am easy ewo aha nti me di say me weapon say me a good speed nti me minimum wicked point enti na de bia me work wo me speed no so media bitu am anya 2 goals we
na tough one mo robo there
oh ye nya no fiti start league na ya dwunya say be fa league no so bi ad no kodu ye ndie se say the tough one dey. This is the last match never try. And I ain't give you up. So you be win the last match. You who set up for no. You won.
Thank you very much.
Me that's it.